25 years in the making, according to Todd Howard. This is the game that they've been waiting to make, waiting to build their entire life, waiting for the technology to reach the point that they can develop a proper space punk RPG.
Space punk?
That was the name that they coined in here for their art style.
Space punk.
It's called, I don't care what you say,
okay.
They're calling it space punk, and I thought that was really interesting. No, sorry, correction. NASA punk.
NASA punk. Oh.
That's what it was.
Okay.
NASA punk.
Okay,
So it's like NASA, but punk a little bit.
Rock, yeah.
So it's got this like, it's interesting because the art style kind of has this like kind of old school like early space exploration like look in the mechanics of the ships and stuff, but it still feels futuristic.
Yeah.
And new. You know what I mean? It
Yes.
looks futuristic and new, you know? So like
but it looks kind of current.
Bigger, it's larger.
Yeah, it looks
much more expanded than ever before.
Yeah, it's very realistic and new.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to like this better than, what's that?
Skyrim?
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Oh,
yes,
yeah, totally.
Yes.
Like at
Well, 'cause
first.
it's got a story, you know? It's
whenever I saw the first images of this and the gameplay
they
and stuff,
showed you
I was
mining.
just like, man, this feels like Skyfall. No Man's Sky. Skyfall. No
like,
Man's
what?
Sky.
Let the sky
But now it feels like Skyfall. You know?
Yeah. So this game's coming out this September. What was it? September 6th? Is they finally gave us a
seriously?
release date. We got September 6th.
Bro.
Coming wait, September, hang on. We're at the middle of June, July, August. That's like 3 months.
I'm not
less
going to
than
play
3 months.
Mirage. I'm just going to play this until Spider-Man comes out. Then I'm going to play Spider-Man.
Dude, you might not even be done. This game might take you 3 years to play.
This game's going to take a minute.
I know. I'm just going to stop and then play it later. Hey, guys, we need help reviewing these games. So if you
Please go to patreon.com/innergamer to help us fund the purchase and acquisition of all these games we can review.
maybe
Because
pay
there's a lot.
more reviewers because we
Yes.
don't have enough time for all this.
Seriously. So there's a lot to digest in this 45-minute walkthrough deep dive. Like 1,000 worlds, over 1,000 worlds. All planets can be visited. You can switch between third or first person instantly. One of the biggest things I noticed in this is, doesn't it feel like they address the frame rate issues and the bugginess of the first trailer?
Yep.
I was
looks
watching a
way
side-by-side comparison, and I was like, damn. Like, it looks totally different.
So glad they waited.
Oh, the combat
Delayed
looks
it.
so good.
Yeah. It's like jumping around everywhere. I mean, this is from a company who did Fallout that had pretty shitty shooting mechanics.
Oh, yeah.
Look at it
To
now.
see it
Look at it
now,
now.
like,
It almost feels like Division to me for some odd reason.
Yeah.
Division?
Division.
Except
Oh,
more
Division.
mobile.
Yeah. I appreciate the mobility in the gameplay, which we haven't seen in a Fallout game. Or, sorry,
No.
Skyrim game, Bethesda game. It's all been pretty, like, similar.
This is it doesn't even feel like it's the same company.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting that they said that you can almost pick up absolutely everything, and they all look very different, unique. And I'm like, dude, that's a lot of time put into that.
A lot of shit.
These
Even
were like little stuff.
the food.
Yeah, the food. But they've always been like into that, I feel
Yeah.
like. But this is probably going above and beyond, like 100%,
Yeah. No, I agree.
1,000%.
Traveling through the world, I mean, the worlds look very diverse and interesting. And I love when they were talking about the procedural generation and how, like, you know, when you land on a planet, no planet experience will be the same between your friends. Because when you land there, they're going to procedurally generate the points of interest as well as the resources, as well as something else. Several things. Obviously, the plants and like animals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So every experience for different players will be different. So it's not like you can put a guide out and be like, hey, go to planet Ectoplasm or whatever, and you can say like there's resources there, but you can't say exactly where it is because it's going to be different for each player.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, if you're trying to streamline certain things, like, and you can't just go to the planet and be like, oh, I know where to get X to upgrade my thing or whatever.
Yeah. But, you know, they showed that overview map of like you can look at a galaxy and kind of see what's there before you land there. So you're not having to like dig on there, I don't think, to like go through it, which I thought was nice. So it'll be kind of like when Mass Effect 2, before you landed on a planet, you were able to like scan it to like figure out like what was on that planet before you actually venture into it. They showcased the ship being like your home base for you and your crew, so you can recruit people to your team to join you on your space exploration. They even showed a part, I'm sure you guys remember, in the part where you can like go find other ships in the sky, and you can either take them down and destroy them, or you can board their ship and take their ship and make it your own.
That's pretty cool. But how do you catch them to board it? Like, you got to have a tractor beam or something?
I think so.
Okay.
Something like that, where it's like just attaches the two
Put
together.
a drill in front of your friggin' ship and just
Ram them?
Ram them.
Yeah, but they're moving at high speeds as well.
Go faster. I don't know. Cut them off.
Well, I think the part about gaining followers, and didn't they say that you can have bases on multiple planets?
Yep.
So you
Just
could
like
technically
nomads.
have followers on multiple bases,
I don't know.
different
I guess,
followers on
I
multiple
guess,
bases, and it's like, oh, I need Jack because he's jacked, and I need him for this mission.
Yeah. They showed the grab jump, so you can go from system to system. It seems like also they don't have it as extensive as in No Man's Sky, where like you're flying above the planet and then you can like fly through the atmosphere to land. It looks like when you get close to the planet, you scan the planet and then you basically just like land or like get in an area where you can then fly in the environment, but you're not seamlessly going from one to the other.
Yeah.
Which is probably for like loading purposes and stuff like that.
I
But
appreciate that.
Are we going to
Yeah.
run into other players as you're like playing, or is it just closed?
all
off?
single player.
All single player.
Yep. This has no co-op or MMO anything going on.
Nice.
Yeah. So they have a lot of handcrafted worlds. So they went a lot into some of those handcrafted worlds and what they look like and just how dense and beautiful that they are. That I'm really excited about. Just wander around these places and just see this art direction that they have, because it's like, it feels old yet new in a weird way. Like it feels like something that's like in the past, but also in the future. And I like that.
You're probably going to spend like 5 to 10 hours per planet.
Yeah.
Side missions, main quests, whatever. I mean, obviously, you got to get resources, maybe build a base, gain followers.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. You can also get the watch as a collector's edition item.
Yeah.
You guys gonna get that?
No.
Now,
You don't want to be burned like we got a Fallout 76.
Exactly.
Yep.
Fool me once, screw you.
screw you. No more.
I will say one thing that this has that I was kind of bummed about is that the characters and the animations of said characters feel still very Bethesda Fallout-y.
Yeah.
Yep.
They don't look as
Yep.
next gen as everything else in the
Nope,
game does.
They don't.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know if that was like a creative decision where it's like, we should keep this because it's our like signature look, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with it because I'm used to it. But yeah, I guess it is a little jarring. You expect a little more, I guess.
Yeah.
Or different.
Well,
Bless
even the
you, child.
characters
Thank you.
seem less detailed, and like everything looks better than the first gameplay showcase, except for the people, and they look worse, which is weird.
They look
It's like
worse.
they were showing the character creator and like
Dang.
changing the beards out, and
Yeah.
the beards just look like shit. They look really bad. But I mean, small complaint, but it was odd with how much like emphasis there is on character creation. It's just like my character doesn't look that great. You know, it's diverse and what I can do to it, but
Beyond
it felt
that.
like it was lacking a little
Well,
bit.
look, man, you can't have it perfect all across the board. Look
Oh,
how
I
cool that
know.
spaceship looks. Who cares if your face looks
And
like
I can
shit?
customize my spaceship, but I was very excited about.
Yeah,
that looks sick. But yeah, man, these planets look so interesting and cool, and the animals and creatures that they design are really cool. It's just it's so dense.
I'm ready to kill some shit. That's what
Yeah.
I'm ready to do.
Look at the
right?
animals there, or like the creatures that cut. Man, you might run into some pretty.
Gnarly stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be great. Eventually, they added like co-op
Yeah,
at some point, where maybe you can like bring a friend in. At least one.
would be
At
nice.
least one
yeah.
player.
Yeah. Like, hey, come on, join me, kill some stuff.
I like the Freestar Collective section where it's like more Western themed.
Yes.
I mean, they're very like very kind of like, I don't know, very genre specific things. It's like you have the new modern whatever, and then you got this like Western thing, and then you got this like cyberpunky, like neon-y kind of environment. But I like that
Yeah.
there is visual diversity
Yeah.
in the areas that you travel to. Just so it's, I mean, there's going to be different factions, different unique player types and stuff like that. I thought that was all really nice.
Yeah. I'm excited, man. I just hope out of the gate it's not going to be as buggy and broken as most Bethesda games are. There's always some kind of issue that like can be game breaking. most of the
I've
time.
been working on it for 25 years. I would hope not.
Well, I mean, it hasn't
Not
been
really
in production.
25 years, but yeah. They
Concept
just said
has
like
been,
this is a game that they've been trying to make for 25 years
Yeah.
based off all their
I
learning.
thought you meant.
Oh, yeah,
not
no,
really
Jesus
making it
Christ.
for 25 years.
No.
It's just this is something that like they wanted to make a space RPG for sure, but the technology just wasn't where it needed to be. So it's like they need to be a company for 25 years before they could like, okay, now we can see this happening now. I'm curious to know though, because like this is Xbox's tentpole game for the year.
Yeah.
Besides Redfall, which we know how that all went. So there's a lot riding on this game. You know what
Seriously.
I mean? So this game has to be damn near perfect.
That's what I'm saying.
For Xbox
Yeah.
to not just like fall flat on their face. So I'm a little nervous because I mean it looks so good, but man, like so did Redfall. And so
Well, the
did a lot of
concept was
games.
good.
Yeah, I
Concept
agree.
was good. But we saw less of Redfall before we saw, and we've seen more of this.
They've been given us so much to look at with this.
Yeah.
I mean, menu
Plus-
designs, gameplay, like the extensiveness of all the different features throughout. Like we've definitely seen a shit ton in this.
And this has been delayed multiple years at this point. So,
Yeah.
I mean, they should have their shit
See,
together.
look at how bad the facial hair looks.
Yeah, it's always looked like that.
Yeah,
That has not changed.
just
at
like
all.
worse than like even last time. It's crazy.
Yeah. I can't believe that. Is it worse than, I mean, it literally looks like Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Stuff.
So sad.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe they're just not good at designing hair.
it's okay because
Yeah.
everything else looks amazing. So I'm okay.
So,
with that.
I mean, let's say it comes out. I mean, it was broken. I mean, what happens to Xbox? I mean, Bethesda, everyone just shits on them anyway, so there's nothing new there.
I think people will give them a chance to fix it and stuff, but I mean, like they got to fix it within the first like 3 months before it's like, and it can't be like unplayably broken. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just got maybe, I mean, it's gonna be buggy. We know that, but how buggy? That's the real question.
How buggy.
What do y'all think of the skill system?
I didn't really look at it, and I don't like the way it looks either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not very eye catching.
I also didn't like it in Skyrim though. So, or Fallout. I haven't really liked their skill tree or menu designs that well at all.
I feel like Skyrim and Fallout made, like, it fit well with the game.
Fit well in the game, yeah. I just didn't
This
like the way
one-
the usability of it wasn't very good.
I don't know if I like this.
Yeah. But this one is definitely like, I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But I appreciate when they talked about the character creation, like what you can, how unique you can make your character. Like you make him very a brute, like melee fighter. You can make him very good at like stealth and like, hiding up on people and like slashing them and hacking stuff and pickpocketing or whatever.
Yeah.
They talked a little about the backgrounds and like how the backgrounds affect. Like there's apparently was a background in there that somebody pointed out when they watched the video that said that you can like own a business and like make money off of a business. Like you can be a business owner. I'm like, how the hell does that play into the game?
Okay. That's interesting.
It's too much.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
I just want to, kill people and do missions and get better stuff.
Oh, this is the ultimate RPG, man. The ultimate space RPG.
Well, son of a gun. I mean, it looks cool. It looks like we said, it's playing a lot better. The environments look awesome. I'm curious to go see the factions and different planets and how different they are from one another, and almost like Mass Effect.
Yeah. Did you guys notice when they were showing the ship combat how you have to, like in Star Wars Squadrons, you have to divert power to different
Yes.
things based on what you're
I
doing?
did not see that.
Yeah, it was wild. So like there's 3 different there's like shields and there's fire and there's like I guess travel or whatever. So you can you have to manage your power to like give you more advantages as you're flying. I mean, it's like not just like basic ship flying around. It's like
man.
a little bit more simmy than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
You can make your ship look like anything you want. You can make it into a mech if you wanted to. It's kind of funny. But these ships are like deep and like intense.
Yeah. Did they say they're going to have pre-made ships already that you can just buy?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, you can
cool.
go buy them from there's going to be vendors on different planets you can buy from.
Sweet.
Or you can steal ships, boarding them, or you can build them yourself.
Did
if you
they
want
say
to.
if you have to find these parts or schematics in order to make these things, or do you just have them all at once?
So
That was not said, but I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't like you have to go find
You
it.
have to go buy schematics or
Buy them or find them,
yeah,
or
buy
like
different.
take down ships to get parts
Yeah.
off of it.
Yeah,
I would think so. But I love how visually you can change the interior and exterior of it. Like it's very much like your very extensive change of your home base, which I thought was wild to see. And then we got a little bit of the companions that they have you can run around with. Yes, you can make love with people if you want to. They even have the fan guy. You guys see the little part about the fan guy?
Yeah.
You can have an accolade that like gives you a fan that like follows you around and like gives you stuff every once in a while. He's a dude that's got like
a fan. Yeah.
He's apparently like a homage to like Oblivion or Morrowind or something like that.
Yeah, he had. Yeah.
So they brought him back. But yeah, man.
So dang, dude, you do have to divert.
Points. That's like point system that you have to put in different things in the ship. I mean, it's a deep game.
I just hope they're not biting off too much.
I know. Yeah,
Well, they can chew. You know, this seems like a lot.
Rumors were that they were planning on launching it, and people who were playtesting it said that the aero combat, space combat, is not good.
Oh yeah.
At the time, but that was like 2 years ago now. So they've had
It looks
plenty of
really
time
good now, but yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot to kind of manage though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much.
Just like fly around and fight, and then have to use your directional pad you see in the corner to like move between the 6 different quadrants.
It's so much.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm like, this is probably going to come out broken.
I hope there's an autopilot for just like auto adjust my settings for me based on what I'm doing. You know, give me some AI shit in there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
It
The best we can hope for is a little broken.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a big game.
It could be too much. Like,
I think
just
it
too much.
is. Like just going over
Like
this.
Star Citizen,
Yeah.
like that game is a lot
Yeah.
to take in, and how in depth and what you can do in it, and how you move around and fly your ship. It's just legitimately manual.
Yeah.
and it's like, dude, I can't. Like the game's too in depth for me.
That's what I am worried about. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, look at this. You look at planets. It's like type, gravity, temperature, atmosphere, magnetosphere, like variations that affect every little aspect of the planet. It's like I'm so excited, and I think it looks so good. But I also am worried that, I mean, again, you know, I've told you about Tears of the Kingdom. Like, there's almost too much in that game for me to enjoy. You know,
This is a whole
I mean,
galaxy.
this is like a whole freaking 1,000 planet galaxy. I'm like, fuck.
Good luck,
Yeah.
Brett. But
Well, I
hey,
love sci-fi.
this could be your game.
Yeah.
We're like, this is all you play for the next year.
Yeah. You guys will be like, where's Brett?
I can't play anything. I can't play Diablo. I can't play Overwatch. Gotta play this.
Yeah.
No more Fortnite.
Starfield only.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Fortnite.
Yeah, I wanted him to play with me last night, but no. I wanted to play Rocket League.
No.
Well, you gave me options,
Yeah, I
so
did.
that's your fault.
I need to stop giving you options.
Yeah. And even like you can build bases and shit in different places. Like, oh my God.
I feel like this does need like a companion. Like,
Yeah.
like have co-op, like
I
2
agree.
extra people with you, run around, find some cool stuff. I mean, they got to eventually add that. I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the whole system set up with Fallout 76. They couldn't add that
Yeah.
to this.
Well, you know how bad that was when it launched. It's just like
Well, that's why they don't.
they need to
have
make sure
launch
this
it.
game
Yeah.
is perfect first. Yeah.
Right,
and then
right,
maybe
right.
consider adding that in there. It would be nice to have a friend to run around with for sure.
Definitely.
I like the
Companions are
combat,
fun.
though.
but yeah.
Really digging
Yeah,
that.
same. Loving the different weapon skins, attachments. Like there's a lot of depth here. So there he is. Anything else y'all want to add about Starfield?
It's going to be a lot.
Game of the year.
We'll see, man.
Maybe.
All the games coming out now. I don't know what's gonna
It's
happen.
a contender. It's definitely a contender.
Who's gonna be able to finish this game before actual game of the year?
Well, you got September through November.
That's all they have to play, and they can't play anything else. That's the
Yeah,
issue. Maybe
yeah.
maybe that's their plan. Release
Just
it.
release
and
it.
This is all you can play, so it's just gonna have to be game of the year.
Yeah.
No Spider-Man, no nothing.
Well, heck, when did Tears of the Kingdom come out?
2 months ago?
Think so.
May 12th. No, so it was like a month ago, and Austin already put 100 hours into that game. Like, we're fine.
We're fine.
We're fine.
For you guys, not
Yeah,
me,
not
but
you.
yeah.
On top of all the other games I've been playing.
Yeah.
I still got to finish Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, it's true. I jumped back into that the other day.
Yeah, I beat her already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you did.
Like it's nothing.
All right, everybody. That's Starfield. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think about Starfield in the comments below. Is it too big? Is it too much? Or is it just right? Are you hyped on this game? We'll love to hear from you.